Navaday and Tirawami. 2021 wrapped up the first full year of the Governor's Council of Economic Advisors. I am so proud of the work that the Council continues to achieve in our community, one of which was the creation of an ever-growing public-private partnership focused on improving the quality of life for all who calls the Marianas home. We value our partners in Rhoda, Tinian, and Saipan, who have been instrumental in the enhancements of 82 community sites, public facilities, basketball courts, and street medians this past year. The Council's work continues in 2022 to further advance its recommendations, ideas, and proposals to build an economy that is inclusive and beneficial to all. I extend my gratitude to GCEA Co-Chairman Jerry Tan and the entire Council for their commitment and expertise. As we look ahead to rebuild our economy, we are preparing to embark on more transforming projects to improve the Marianas, our home, a sustainable multi-island destination, a place for future investments. We invite you on this journey with us, because together we can.
The Governor's Council of Economic Advisors is pleased to provide its 2021 end-of-year report covering its first full year of operation. In a year when the Commonwealth of the Northern Mariana Islands economy continued to adjust to the impacts of the COVID-19 pandemic, our mission was even more vital: to improve the quality of life for residents of the Marianas. With support from its community stakeholders and government leaders, the GCEA was able to make notable strides that aided in the recovery and further development of commercial activity. In 2021, the Council saw tangible action in the recommendations provided in 2020. Some of the top accomplishments in 2021 include the creation of the Commonwealth Economic Development Authority. As the first public law of the 22nd CNMI legislature, CEDA was established to ensure that future economic development in the Marianas would be driven by the needs and desires of the community. Economic development became a proactive responsibility and priority of the government. Expansion of public-private partnerships. The Council proudly welcomed more partners from community organizations, businesses, schools, and government agencies to its PPP program. 77 partners committed to adopting 82 sites across Rhoda, Tinian, and Saipan. PPP partners worked diligently to upgrade and maintain public and village facilities, basketball courts, beach parks, medians, sports facilities, and tourist sites for the enjoyment of residents and visitors. Universal garbage collection. The Council's recommendation for the establishment of a universal garbage collection system for the Commonwealth resulted in an executive order that established the Universal Garbage Collection Task Force. The task force submitted its report to Governor Torres in December 2021, outlining the methods in which the government can make UGC a reality for residents. Tourism Resumption Blueprint. In March 2021, Governor Torres created the Tourism Resumption Task Force to create a tourism resumption plan. The Tourism Resumption Investment Program was established, and the Marianas became the first destination in the region to successfully negotiate a tourism bubble with South Korea. Legislative proposals. The Council is grateful for the support of the CNMI legislature. 4 bills were introduced in 2021 as a result of the Council's recommendations that focused on the advancement of economic development and private sector growth in the Commonwealth. In 2021, the Council produced and provided to Governor Torres 5 key recommendations in accordance with Executive Order 2020-11. The standout of 2021 was the Marianas Village Pride campaign that aimed to improve the quality of life at the village level and support the long-term vision of the Marianas as a world-class destination. Incredible beautification and cleanup efforts resulted. Under MVP's Adopt a Median program, schools, groups, businesses, and families quickly signed on to transform medians, sidewalks, and crosswalks in their villages. The result: cleaner and safer roadways for pedestrians and motorists. Tourism is the lifeblood of the economy and the primary source of private sector jobs. The Tourism Resumption Investment Program, TRIP, aims to safely revive critical economic activity in the Marianas and support the thousands of jobs that have been impacted by tourism's closure. Other key council recommendations in 2021 included encouraging the development of more inter-island transportation options for residents and visitors, and greater support for the CNMI's commercial fishing industry. Since its creation, GCEA's long-standing objective is to aid the CNMI government in its efforts to mobilize and best use federal assistance to develop public and tourism infrastructures that directly support the economy. The Council has taken significant strides in drafting proposals for transformation projects in Rota, Tinian, and Saipan. These plans include the transformation of tourist sites, village facilities, beaches and parks, sidewalks, bike lanes and medians, nature trails, and other new projects. $5.5 million in ARPA funding has been prioritized for projects that are ready for implementation. With the partial resumption of arrivals through the Korea travel bubble and the continuation of federal support, 2021 was poised for a modest increase in economic and commercial activity. The GCEA sees tremendous opportunity in sparking recovery by mobilizing federal resources for construction and infrastructure developments. There are also opportunities to improve the business licensing and permitting processes that can help streamline the return of critical commercial sectors. The CNMI continues to face challenges. To recover from the pandemic, the CNMI must find a way to utilize existing resources to support jobs and acquire the necessary foreign labor to support U.S. workers. Also needed urgently is the full resumption of the tourism industry across all sectors. The viability of the present structure of the economy hinges on several factors. As a result, the Council has identified opportunities in 2022 to further support economic recovery. Domestic policy that supports business investment, development, growth, and retention, as well as vocational training and continued advocacy for improvements and changes to the immigration transition period. Tourism resumption and infrastructure. Substantial recovery of the tourism industry. The urgent need for diversification in the sources of economic activity throughout the Marianas. Increase of the gross domestic product, expand on the Marianas Village Pride campaign with emphasis on Marianas School Pride and Business Pride activities, and the completion of GCEA's 10-year plan. The Council invites you to read in more detail about its work and vision for the Marianas by downloading the 2021 GCEA Annual Report at cnmieconomy.com/reports.
2021 was an amazing year. It is because of the partnership that we built with key stakeholders and the community. We intend to bring the momentum into 2022. Work on the projects that are transformational to improve quality of life across 3 islands, Rota, Tinian, and Saipan. We look forward to creating our 10-year plan 2020 to 2030 as the blueprint for the future. We welcome new partners and we thank you for your partnership. Si Tuus Maase, Gilisal, together we can.